What's up? And welcome back to my journey from 1100 to 1500 ELO on chess.com in 100 days. We are now at day 13 and my rating is 1137. So this is only maybe 6 more than when I started 13 days ago, although I had once got up to, I believe, 1154. So I was able to play 2 games today. I unfortunately lost the first one, although I could have won it. And the second one, I was able to capitalize on some of the opponent's mistakes and walk away with the win. But what can I expect? I haven't had much time to study, much time to put in the tactics or strategy, so I've been pretty stagnant. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first game. I'm playing a guy named H. Ozk, and I must say that he was pretty noisy in the chat. He even said something along the lines like, "Dude, you're spending too much time in the opening," as he blundered a piece in the opening, so I'm not quite sure what he was talking about. I did get pretty low on time towards the end, but the time I spent in the opening I do not regret. So let's go ahead and look at the game. I start off with d4. I'm looking to play the stonewall here, and then he plays this move, which I'm not quite sure what it is. I've never really seen it, but the computer says that I should have captured this piece, but for whatever reason I didn't. And now he gets a strong pawn center. The engine liked me to push this pawn and attack the center right away, which I end up doing on the next move. Why I did that, I'm not quite sure. I was maybe thinking of bringing the knight here, but when he pushes this, I got to move, and after I looked at it, I don't have really anywhere to go from here that's not getting captured. I have a feeling he was bringing that over to put me in check. The computer liked knight e2 here. Right here, the computer liked knight c3. I guess also attacking this pawn here. I had a similar idea on the next move, which I had to play, but they say this is a blunder or a mistake that cost me quite a bit in computer evaluation. I get it right back after he makes that move. This is wide open. And he blunders right here. I thought about this for a second. I'm like, wow, did I just leave a piece hanging? And then I realized that this bishop is attacking the square, so I get a free piece here. Take this with check. I bring the bishop back. They say the better move right here would have been queen d2, developing the queen, which makes sense, but unfortunately that's not what I played. And now he starts bringing this nasty knight over here. I will say, in the near future, this knight causes me a lot of problems. Knights are very annoying when they get in this area, and unfortunately I let him do that. I probably should have just played something like this right here, but And now he's got an attack on my queen. The better move right here for me is to go right here, but I completely forget that this knight's unprotected and make this move. I am this square. At this point, the better move is to take the queen. He takes back, and I'm probably still better off. But being the greedy guy that I am, I take this pawn. I had the idea that I wanted to challenge this bishop, hoping he would take, and then I'd take the free knight here. But he made a better move. And right here, it's still even. It's showing a pretty even game. But I believe all my mistakes that I start to play at this point involve this knight. And I just don't choose the right moves, give away some pieces. His best move right here is queen takes f2 check. He also has queen takes a1 check. But he plays this move. I get out of the way. I make a mistake here. I wanted to pin this knight to the rook, but the better move was to come here. I also make a mistake right here. Wanted to add triple pressure, but I didn't even realize that he has a nasty fork here. A stupid knight. Of course he finds it. At this point he's got mate in 11. Says the better move was to take this. I guess just lose the queen, but at that point I'm already doomed. Best move right here, I guess, is either way I play it. it's gonna be mate. So, but had a great chance to win that game and ultimately made some mistakes. We can go ahead and look at the next game. I did a little bit better in this game. So let's go ahead and look at it. I'm playing a guy named Baptiste. That's a good name. If he's if that actually means Baptist, because that's what I am, Reformed Baptist. So let's look at this game. It looks like he's gonna play the London. I decided to play the Queen's Indian, or the King's Indian. I personally have never played against the London where he develops that quick, if that is even the London. Looks more kind of like a Queen's Gambit setup, really. I decided to challenge right here. He doesn't have any other defender, but he makes this move. My idea now is to slide the bishop out, and then push this pawn, but he plays it well. So now at this point, I don't have much going on, and I know I need to start making a push in this direction. This side's pretty blocked up. So, and this is, at this point, he's got like a 0.3 advantage, but this is also the point where he starts making mistakes. So, didn't like this move. It says the better move right here is b5. Not exactly sure why. We can take a look. b5. Knight takes. Bishop takes. He takes. And now he's got this isolated pawn. I don't know. Might be a little bit better. But anyway, I play this. He takes. I take. And then this happens again. This same pawn. I worried I left it open. But I guess he didn't see it as well. Have my knight looking right there. And then he makes this move. And I take. And after he made that move, he resigned. I realized I could take this knight. If he takes, then, and that's mate. So let's see it. But glad to get an easy game, kind of walk away with a win at the end to at least get me back to where I was when I started. Well, it's not even that. Actually, in this game, I would have lost 9 or won 7, same as the last game. So I'm actually lower than I started. But even though this is a journey for numbers, trying to get to 1,500 in 100 days, the most important thing is to learn and get better. And after reviewing these games, I'm really starting to see where I make my mistakes. I know a lot of them are in the middle game. So definitely gonna, as I said, study more tactics and focus on better middle game strategy. But anyways, thanks for tuning in to day 13. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. That would help me out tremendously. And thanks for tuning in, and I will see you back for day 14.